Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. Continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're on season 20, episode 2. Partway through the season, they sit at 17-6-0. After a bad start, I think we were 5-5 at one point, but we've turned that around. Don't know what happened, and we only really made one change. So I don't really know if that made any difference. Yeah, we were getting out of the slump anyways. So we're supposed to go pick up a depth forward. Now the problem is off stream I scouted for a guy and couldn't find anybody with the criteria I was looking for. And so in particular, I needed a guy that had low trade value or, enough where we had enough to trade for him. And, but still had good enough everything else. And there really isn't anything like that out there. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just go like this through the top point producers and try to find a guy low 80s-ish that's performing well that we can afford with our cap space, which is something like I think $7 million we could afford. So it might just be that we don't get anybody, which is not ideal, but I think we can manage without. Yeah, I saw him, but his skating's brutal, so can't go for him. He's doable. Oh, 11 million, we can't afford him. Yeah, we've got 3 solid lines. It's just if there's an injury, we don't have good fill-ins. How's Demers? Oh, he's doing even better after having left us. Good for him. Farmer from Philly, maybe. But I have a feeling his trade value is too high. So far, 3 guys. Isn't he expensive? Yeah. guess we could go with him. Balance and acceleration, though. I don't think that's good enough. Maybe him. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to leave that. Oops, daisies. Oh, defenseman. Jeez. I have a feeling that Lawton guy's going to be too expensive, but I'll still write him down. This guy. Who is that? Oh, Whitmore. Okay, so we'll stop there. Let's go see if any of these guys we can actually trade for. Alright. So I wrote them all down, but they're not in order by team, so I'm going to try to do it as efficiently as possible. Alright, so we have a few guys from Boston. Garnett, a bit expensive. I think he was one that I wrote down. Yeah. So we'll erase him. Maroon. It's doable. And then we have Buffalo. I think a couple guys there. Leduc. Too much. Bogner. Also doable. I think that's it for Buffalo. Calgary. Grenier. Too expensive. Chicago. Huberdeau. Too much. Oh, did I say Leduc was affordable? I can't remember. No. So I forgot to erase him. Colorado, Bobrovsky. Doable. Columbus, Row. Too much. Detroit, Macaulay, I'm pretty sure is too expensive yet. Florida, Kessel. Too much. LA, Cormier is doable. Minnesota Bednar. Maybe. Philly Farmer. No. San Jose. O'Reilly. Doable. St. Louis. Hannon, no. Wilson, no. Tampa, Trebka, no. Vegas, Cracknell, no. And Washington, Lawton, no. Okay, so we have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that we can choose from that we should be able to trade for. And we'll go back over those to see who's the best fit. I think we'll be able to get one of them. Maroon is a sniper. Strength is low. What's his track record otherwise? Not that good. And then Bugner. Strength is no good. Track record slightly better, but still not ideal. Cormier. I think he's too pricey. He's got everything we want, though. Would it let us? It would. So maybe Bednar. I think he's too pricey. He's got everything, though. I think he's a better first choice. Yeah. O'Reilly. I'm pretty sure this guy's been good before. Nah, but not anytime recently. But he's got a lot of good characteristics, so we'll still consider him. And then Colorado, Bobrovsky. Balance isn't good, but strength is. Stats are not ideal. Okay, so we will try to get Bednar, I believe. How many years left? 1 year. Oh, I very seriously doubt we'll get him, but we'll try. No. And we don't have anything else to trade, I don't think. Oh, maybe? Oh, they don't want the goalie. And I think, which one was it that was better, Cormier or O'Reilly? Did I go past them? Two years. Decent stats. Let's try. We could do it. Oh, but it says that we have to send down a guy. So, not doable. O'Reilly with San Jose. Two years. This one I don't think we have to do any roster moves. Still says it though. So maybe not. Um, 30. 27. Should I? It's only 80 overall. Nah, you know what? I think we'll just go with what we have. It's a whole lot of work for nothing in the end, but if we had something that actually turned out good that we could afford, then we would have went with it, but it doesn't look like there's anything that's really worth it. I think our guys on our team are going to perform well enough versus what we give up in the trade, so we'll just leave it. I guess that means we can get simming again. Don't think there's anything else. Did I do my scouting? Yeah, I must have. How has Licht done? -2. That's a exact 1-for-1 switch, so that's fine. I don't think we have a 2 losses and 3 there. Should just double check. So loss, win, win. We're gonna have a bunch of maintenance pretty soon. So when is the next away stretch? So after Florida, we'll do the maintenance, I think. That should be good for most of them too. Actually, maybe not most of them, maybe a couple. Wiseman, December 15, I think that's short term. Yeah, so it looks like we'll only have 2 things to do maintenance for. Alright, so suites, do bathrooms, we'll do. So then I can jack up the price of suites again, which was $628 it should be. And what's his face can come back in. Oh, I gotta sit forward a day, I forgot. Washington, his last Philly. Oh, and since we want the Philly pick to be bad, we'll play our better goalie against Philly then. at least the goalie that's first in rotation. Nice. So after this away stretch, I just want to have a look at trade value of those picks that we have. I have a feeling they're not great, but we'll see. Oh, and I'm supposed to do scouting again soon too. So I'll do that at the same time. I forget if on our last back-to-back if the backup goalie lost, because then he should be out of rotation. No, I think he won then. Sweet. So we'll go do some scouting and check about those picks after I've done this stuff. Actually, let's do the scouting now. Alright, so scouting is done. We'll save, and then let's go have a look at the standings and trade value. So, Canucks 25, Flyers are 31. So right now it stands as the third overall pick, which is going to be good because we should be able to trade up not without too much difficulty. Penguins and Islanders are middle of the pack. I forget which one I traded, and then Jets have tanked. Wow, so then all of those picks should be very good trade value. Yeah, look at that for Philly. Winnipeg is very good. And then so it looks like because the Islanders won for the next 2 seasons, we're going to just have to wait till those seasons and hopefully just avoid trading otherwise. But yeah, like look at those 2 picks. Those are crazy value. So we shouldn't have any problems getting the first overall, which means then we'll have the franchise guy. There is only one, so power forward. Should be good. Any other miscellaneous kind of mixed in there? No goalies. Cool. So yeah, it looks like we'll just get the first, and that'll probably be it. Because of course we have no idea what the rest is going to be like, so we'll get those after the draft if we need to. And then otherwise, I wanted to see how everybody's doing. So Ren's doing fantastic, Leighton fantastic, Moss fantastic, Carney good, Threlfall a smidge below what we want, Savage we picked up partway through, and since he's been back with us, he's a point per game, which is very good. So that means he might move up in the lines. Dwyer's been about the same. Mason, mediocre. Trevika's still kind of mediocre. So that's what we'll do. We'll switch up the lines a little bit to reward Savage. So Savage will go up here. Dwyer, I think he's better at face-offs. He's not. So he'll stay on the wing. We'll try this out. Dwyer, Savage. Thrillfall. Ryan. Alright, so that's the updated lines that we can keep going through. So even though Savage had a bad first season, maybe he's turned it around because at a point per game now, being back with the team, that's pretty promising. And I'm wondering what's going to happen if he moves up a line because now he's going to be with great players. And then Thrall falls a bit below expectations, like I was just saying. And then, this can go up more. 31. What was I saying? So yeah, it might improve Thrill Fall's performance, his performance, the whole line. So we'll see what happens. But I have a feeling it'll be good. We won't know until we see though. Oh, out of interest, because I haven't looked at goaltending performance for a while. I wonder how they're doing. Because we know that Gosselin's been winning. 9-1-0, 24-5-1. So pretty good. Ness, not good. And then we haven't even really been playing what's his face. So yeah, if we need to ride Gosselin, then whatever. I won't say no. So still haven't hit our max. Oh, it's the back-to-backs next, not this one. Sweet. And we have a bunch more maintenance, so hopefully there's another away stretch soon. So after Philly... No, we'll do it after Florida, actually. Even though we have one home game in there, I think that makes more sense. Alright, so Florida, and then where's Minnesota? 2019-1, so... Yeah, I did do all that, I think. So it's Gosselin for game 1. Then Ness for 2. Yeah, and I did say do maintenance now, so that's what we'll do. So most things are at good maintenance levels now. That goes down 1, that one down 1. Oh yeah, Ness is the one that's in. Cool. Can't remember if. Oh no, 19 I think is short term. So this shouldn't be a long injury. Then we're gonna have to make a bunch of changes just for only a couple games. What do we do here? Savage. $16, $14, $15, $5, $7. So Sarno was the best? Yeah. Guess we'll put him there. Yeah, and I think we're going to have to ride with a -1 for this one. Not ideal, but whatever, we can deal with that. Moss, Renz, then who goes here? 505. $805. Let's give Trevika more ice time. Threlfall. Dwyer, Savage. What do we do here? Check. Guess Heward. Oh, I think I forgot to fix this anyway, so that's a good reminder. Trevika, Mason. And that should be Savage, because I think Savage is, yeah, he's doing really well for scoring. 23, 19, 20, so he's even one of the higher scores. Tied for first, it looks like. Good for him. So we might have a solid player in him. Oh, and I think I forgot to do this. What's the date? Yeah, so it's not too long term. I lost a Philly of all teams that we don't want to lose to. Dallas and St. Louis. Where's St. Louis? Blues. So we go with Gosselin for 1. The other guy for number 2. Oh, and Tam just got hurt. But how come it didn't tell us? Oh, it says it's playable. Well, I'd rather play him through an injury than the other guy. Oh yeah, we have that defenseman. Why don't I just put him in? That's fine. S for 2. Fractured jaw and he's short term. Wow. Apparently having your jaw fractured is not a big deal. Oh, we gotta do maintenance again soon. Thrill fall. It's pretty short term. I think that's about a week. And he should be healthy by the next game. So we'll just do a temporary fix. What? I thought I fixed it. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, so where are we at? So 19th, we've got, yeah, about a week for Threlfall. Tan's still hurt, so it's only Carney that we put back in. And then how do we exactly do this? So Dwyer will go center, Carney wing. I think that's okay. Power play. Dwyer, Savage, Carney. Yeah, and then we'll get Savage to be the shooter. That's fine. Savage is a left shot. Carney goes there. Carney. Good, so that's all fixed. Carney goes back here. I guess Trevika's gonna have to be center. That's fine. Renz, Moss. Dwyer. Renz, Moss, Leighton. Dwyer. Center, Carney. Savage. Trevika. Mason. Good. 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 He's not really ideal to have there. Do we have anybody else? Savage. Is Leighton already there? Trevika, maybe? Or Dwyer. 15 versus 15. Go with Trevika. And I have to do scouting soon. I'll do that after the away stretch. Tan is back, so he can replace Licht. Tan center, yeah. Actually, we'll do that in a sec. Yeah, because I guess maybe I should have kept in mind we have that defenseman that can play on the fourth line. Obviously not ideal, but so if we have enough injuries, the one guy can come up and he's at least functional, and then that defenseman can come in. So I think it's good enough. Not ideal, like I said, but I think it's fine. Threlfall is almost back. is this? 24. Almost certainly not. Nope. And San Jose is 22 and 22. Rangers are 19 and 24. Wow, both bad teams. So it'll be what's his face first? Ness. Good. Let's go do the other stuff and then we'll do scouting. And I'll go check in again on actually a few things. So performance of everybody. One sec. Oh yeah, we redid upper bowl and lower bowl. I forgot about that. So 190 and 334. Oh, and we also we maintain concessions, and maybe that's what it is that changes the pricing mid-season. But it looks like no there, so. Okay, so we'll do scouting. Oh, whoops. Oh, and we're halfway through the season, so you know what? We won't even bother with. Is this guy? Yeah, he needs improvement to his region familiarity, so maybe assigning him will help him be better. So just send him anyways. Because it seems like they actually improve their scouting ability for regions if you send them out. Let's see, does this guy need anything? I'll do potential. So we're only going to do the top 30-ish of players to scout, because at this point, if they're not in the top 30, then they probably will never be. Do strengths and weaknesses. Strengths and weaknesses again. And again. I think that's it. Okay, we'll save. Alright, let's check. So Jets are 37, which is second last. So we got the second last pick, and then 37. Flyers have won a few games. So they're like 6th or something. What's their pick value? Because maybe we can actually improve the pick without, because like it skews higher for them because I guess they were expected to do worse this season. So let's have a look. So Canadians 38. Canadians and Canucks. Let's just see. Odds are no, but it doesn't hurt to check. Not for Canucks. Canadians, no. Okay, well, we'll have to ride it. And then, at the very least, those two picks combined should be able to trade up to the first overall. So, in the worst case, if we need to package something else, we will. All right, so let's see how everybody's doing since we last checked. So, Rands, Moss, Leighton, still fantastic. So, Leighton, I wasn't sure how he would do being moved to the first line to replace Taves, I think it was. And so he's done just as good. So perfectly happy there. Look at how distributed the scoring is. All three guys are 20 plus goals, which is very, very good. Pickarainen shot up. That's crazy. It's too bad we're going to have to trade him too. Carney's right where he's supposed to be. Savage, I believe, is still on pace because I think he was behind from the other team. Yeah, so he's still a point per game. So he's fit well onto the second line. Threlfall's been injured. Dwyer's picked it up since he's moved up. Mason's doing better, it looks like. Trevica likewise. Wiseman's fine for his role. Our depth, so like our fourth line guys are actually doing exactly as expected. And then otherwise our defense is doing normally fine. Cool. So everything is going great, actually. I think we're first in the league, 77. Yeah. Thrill falls back. Good news. Moss is hurt, though. Just so I don't have to do a whole bunch of line modifications, I'm going to play him through his injury. We'll have a look at what his injury is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's good. It still probably won't change my mind unless it's like a dramatic impact on his important skills. So balance is okay, acceleration okay, agility okay, body checking don't care, speed is fine, deking's good. So again, ideally I wouldn't want to play him, but I just don't want to have to deal with so many line changes. So Wiseman goes back down. Jaffrey gets set. Thrillfall comes back. That's correct. What do we do here? Sarno comes off, I think. Thrillfall goes back there. Carney sets up Savage, I guess. Trafika on his off wing. Then Carney, Savage, Dwyer, Thrill Fall. We'll keep it. Carney as a setup guy. Penalty kill. I'll put Thrill Fall back in. It's fine. Friends, Moss. Thrill Fall. Thrill Fall. Pepin and Sarno. So then Mason goes down. Pepin in there. And Dwyer goes there. Dwyer. Shootout. 25, 21, 29, 27. Thrill Fall should go here. Please, I can't recall it. I think we're on a back-to-back, and I think it's Gosselin in net. Yeah. And that's all good. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to check. So not that I'm going to do it, I'm just wondering what is Pekarainen's trade value if he shot up more because of his performance. And it kind of looks like it. Can't quite tell. Talking about that, let's have a look at progress reports and see if anything interesting's happened. Nothing but positive stuff for all the guys that should be getting better. It's funny, Nikhanov's not even playing 7 games, but he's still improving somehow. He's actually gone up. Oh, what about, I forgot. How's our, so we have a guy in the AHL. Let's just have a look at, so he's in junior. He's doing fine, maybe a bit below the pace that we would like. Is he a playmaker? Can't remember. Galchenyuk, 38 points in 36 games, so he's doing quite well. Playing in the AHL. Lashoff, 44 and 33, a bit lower than usual rate, it looks like. And that's it for guys that we care about. Well, goalie, he's playing fine. And everybody else isn't that critical. Any other more people are dramatically improving? Says he's not. So he's going down a lot, actually. Nobody else, anything going on. Alright, let's keep going. good he didn't get more hurt. So I think we're going to stream up until the trade deadline, basically. Or until I get interrupted by the family I'm visiting, because it's the day before I go, basically. So I should probably be not streaming and spending time, but everybody's doing things anyway, so I don't feel so bad. When is the trade deadline? February. Oh, it's a ways away. So I might end before that. We'll see. Play it by ear. Flyers still kind of hovering around where they were, but they could be passed based on where they sit. Other teams are within reach. Montreal's not doing too bad. I want them to do slightly better so that the Flyers pick gets better. Jets are tanking, 41. So they're tied for second last. Wow, so no matter what, we're going to have a couple solid picks. And then on top of it, we don't know what's going to happen with the draft lottery. So even having the first overall pick doesn't guarantee anything. Which I kind of like that in real life and in the game. Or if you were an actual manager, that would be pretty annoying. Oh, it does tell us last game. 1, 2, 3. 40 and 96. Well, he's improved slightly for his save percentage. And actually, I haven't really looked up. Yeah, his save percentage is garbage. He hasn't really played. So, thankfully, we actually have more or less nothing we need to do in terms of moves or anything for the rest of the season. It looks like, you know what, after this away stretch, I should go and just verify. But I'm pretty certain, so Mikanov, the franchise goalie, we're going to trade in the off-season. Pikkarainen, we're going to be trading in the off-season because he won't re-sign. Those picks we are going to ride out till the end of the season because they look like they're at least are going to have decent odds for the lottery. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do, but we'll go and double check. Or anything that we could potentially need to do. And like I said, we could get a depth forward. It would be wise because in all likelihood the game's going to screw us again and have one of our important players injured. But we have enough depth as it is, that even if the third line gets moved up to the second and the fourth to the third, it'll still be functional. And we have guys that we can call up probably that have played decently, which actually that's another thing we could look at. We're supposed to have traded away our underperformers by now. Mind you, for what? I don't even know if we would have traded anything, so. So after the Calgary game, we'll go have a look at everything. Because, yeah, if there is some major underperformers in the AHL, we really should be trading them. Mui. I think that's until March 8, which is, I think, decently long term. Maybe 2 weeks or something. Okay, good. I thought this went to a negative for everything, so glad it doesn't. Sweet. Cool. So is that 2 losses in 3? Because we haven't had a rotation for goalies for a massive amount of time. Yeah. So looks like finally we'll be. Oh, and I should have been checking who was supposed to play that game. Calgary. It was not supposed to be Gosselin. I don't think. Oh no, Hurricanes are even better anyways. So I lucked out. It actually turned out being the correct rotation, but um, in any case, he's still going to the back of the rotation, but it is essentially certain that he's going to be our most important goalie for the playoffs. Go down to one there. No, so actually wait, yeah, that is about 2 weeks then, so my estimate was correct. So Ness comes in, Nikonov finally. Gonna be back up. It's, like I said, it's funny, he's been developing, even though he hasn't even been dressed. He's been in the press box for pretty much the whole season almost. Okay, what was I gonna check? What was I gonna check? Oh yeah, underperformers for AHL. So let's actually check this way. So I'm very happy that this guy's our point leader. Because oftentimes they hover around a point per game, but not over. Over is quite good. Wang's doing really well. Good for him. Mitchell on D, that's fantastic. Kapanen, he was a point per game, and then I guess he slipped a bit, but still good. Shinsky, I think he's a guy we picked up. Not overly important. How much time? He's got 3 years left. So yeah, we extended him, I guess. Beaulieu has been deteriorating, that I know for sure. We saw he's got 1 year left. So let's go and trade away some guys. So Beaulieu for sure, because he's been getting worse. And then '26 is not bad. Oh, that's brutal. He's for sure gone. Why is he even getting played? He's taking away ice time from all these other guys that could be playing. Let's see what this guy. '34 is okay. My expectations are a bit lower now. And especially since they're young guys that we're seeing if they'll develop. Give a longer leash, so this guy is also going. Okay, so we'll replace Castles with Thorburn. Does anybody want these guys? No. Which is perfect, because then we can pair them with a 7th and move up in picks. I don't know who for. Who is a bad team that I remember is going to be a bad team? I forget. I think Vancouver was one of them. Third. Oh, they've got too many guys. Can this one go? Can. Okay, so then second round pick seems super unlikely. So Thorburn and Hebert. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to go that easy. So let's up this to a second if we can. Hebert. Castles. Thorburn. Hopefully somebody wants them, and then we can get their second. No. Alright, I think we're stuck going for something less than ideal. That's okay. Maybe St. Louis. No. Anybody else? Who was the other one? There was Islanders Pittsburgh. And they have space. I was thinking about which teams have low trade value. We already have our second from that year, so then maybe this year. Let's try this first. No. And let's try this without castles. Sweet. And then take this and castles. And anybody else? 26. $24 old, nah, not enough. 23, even worse. So I didn't think I'd be getting rid of a bunch of guys, but apparently I am. Anybody want any of them? Just castles. So now it doesn't really matter. Anywhere that wants castles and has space. Vegas, maybe. It's gonna have to be Vegas. Really, eh? Alright then. Try these guys and try to get a third. Cool. Where else? Oh, how's he doing in? Good enough. Four, not enough. 15. That's close. Not very good, but I'll say good enough. That's very good. How's he done since he's gone down? Good enough. Pepin. Everything else is fine. So we only have Grantham. So we'll try to upgrade this to a third somewhere. Vancouver, maybe? No. I have a feeling their team's going to be better. That looks fine. Okay. Alright, and then we have a bunch of vacant spots. How many forwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I thought we traded Convoy. What? We didn't? Oh. So maybe those guys that we were thinking about trading for, we could have. Who's the one guy? There's San Jose and Minnesota. So let's go back and actually, we might try to get him. Because what we can do is those picks that we just picked up. Because he's got 2 years, I believe. 44 points, 1 year. So maybe that San Jose guy is better. $41. Oh, but cap space. Huh. Yeah, I guess though we didn't have the value to trade before because of yeah, we didn't trade away all those AHL guys. So 21, 18. So Tan will come off. We'll put the new guy on. Who's done better? 41 versus 51. That's a big difference. So left shot, left wing. Cool. Well, that's good news. I wasn't expecting that. And he's got 2 years on him, so. And what is it saying our cap space is? Because this is the other thing. It should be prorated at this point, so it makes sense why we would have cap space. So I kind of just lucked out there, but I won't say no. Well, it's not that I lucked out. I just finally, I guess from having traded those players, we upgraded the picks, which gave us the assets to actually make that trade. Just didn't think, didn't have that in the plans. Is that guy good at anything else? Because we could use him on the penalty kill potentially. He's mediocre. So really, he's just in case of injuries, he fills in miscellaneous spots. What else did I need to do? We were going to, I guess, see if we need to sign players. So we've got 3D, we definitely need D. No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 3 forwards and at least 4 D. So we will... Three forwards, 4 D. We'll see what's out there for free agents. Want people not under contract. Defense with trade value. What? I thought we... Hold up. Defense? There we go. Guys without teams. Huh? Okay, well. P-T-T-I-N-E-N 80. Gautier 74. Backstrom 73. We're just taking the guys with trade value, basically. Are those guys all the same? Okay. So if they were all the same, then I can actually choose better ones of them. So let's erase those guys. So we want... $70. Oh, he's on a team. Never mind. Grossman 80. McCarthy, 75. Bishop, 79. Brathwaite, 79. Sealers, 79. So the one thing is some of these guys might be one ways, so I'm just writing down a number of them, and if they are, we won't go for them. Gervais Chouinard, probably. I can't see his full name. 78. Magnuson, 78. Letivari, 78. And that's it. So we'll go sign whoever we can of those. So it looks like most of those are no's. They all want one-way contracts, and that's not happening. So McCarthy at 75 is the only one. I thought for sure some of those guys would have gone for two ways, but apparently they're willing to sit out a full season instead of taking two ways and playing. Stupid thing. Gauthier, 74. Backstrom, 73. And I think that's enough for D from those two guys. Alright, so Gauthier at 74. Oh, I wasn't looking at player type. Whatever. Well, it just so happens that he's two-way. I think the other guy was two-way, the guy we approached already. And then Backstrom's the other one. Oh, at 73 though. There he is. He's two-way as well. Well, that's lucky. Alright, so I like this way of scouting, at least when it comes to guys that you don't care about, but I guess also it's still true for guys that you might want to keep. This will definitely make it easier on me. Not a dramatic difference in making it easier, but still. Stupid thing, I think there's a glitch where you have to do this twice for it to actually work. Oh, no, it's because these guys are all just unsigned. Whatever. Okay, so Lassard, 78. Gosian, 77. And in these cases, I'm not caring about their age because it's just higher trade value. That guy won't do because he's AHL. The other two guys, I think, were bottom six forwards. So if he's got an AHL potential, then he's not worth it. Morris, 75. Burgundy, 75. We'll erase Burgundy and put Mills, 76. Van Den Bus something, 75. That's enough, I think, for forwards. And all of those should be, I'm guessing two-way, you never know, but I'm pretty sure they will be. So we want forwards. Alright, so Lassard is one way, so no. Gosian. Is that one way or two way? It is two way. Only for 1 year though. It's fine. Morris, Mills at 76. Morrison Vanden Bus. Morris. Vanden Bush is his name. Seven, we have plenty of spots. So that should fill up our AHL team. If some of these guys don't play well in the time that they come up, or like after they've been signed, then we might trade them still. But we'll see. And I was thinking about stopping, but I'm going to sim forward enough until these guys are signed, and then edit the AHL lines, or like make them be edited by scratching somebody, and then after that, then we'll end the stream. I think that's pretty short term, maybe 2 weeks. That's a bit annoying though, so I guess I'll have to do this too before I end the stream. So I guess Downey's going to be the guy we call up, being over the salary cap. Really? We're that tight, I guess. So that means we'll have to swap with the guy that's being scratched at the moment. I don't think either of these guys will get claimed in the process, so I think it's okay. I think this will be the best that we can do in terms of evening out the lines without messing around with them too much. Because Downey can't be on the third, it appears like, because I don't think anybody can be with him to make that work. So I think Kavik is going to have to go over to the first because we're if we condense down with Dwyer in it, then that means it's the only way to make it so that the right guys play. Alright, so that should fix everything. We'll just do the last bit of normal stuff and then we'll end the stream there. Oh yeah, so it is short term, but it's an annoying amount of changes for just something that's going to be undone shortly, but whatever. Cool, so that's where we'll leave it. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content, so there's going to be the 2 weeks worth of news prior to the trade deadline, coming up to the deadline, then overlapping the deadline. I'm going to cover all the trades for those past 2 weeks as well as the trade deadline day. So that's on trade deadline day. I think I just said that. I don't remember if I did. For franchise mode and be a pro, the temporary schedule is done today. I won't have any more time to stream today. And tomorrow I won't be streaming. The following day it'll probably go back to normal. The normal schedule from about a month ago. So I'll post that shortly. So it should be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, franchise mode. Be a pro whenever I have time or feel like it. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.